welcome in live to Ashland High School. I'm Carl Mogline, bringing you here to Ashland as the Ashland High School Grizzlies take on the Crater Comets in a Midwestern League clash. And we begin here right away with the starting lineup, and beginning on the Crater side. Starting for Crater.
Number 0,
Christian Hayes will start at guard. Christian Reyes is starting at guard, 5'8" guard. And also starting, Gunnar Asher is going to start. He's 6'2". He's as a post. And moving on. And Cloak is also starting. He's also a post at 6'2".
A senior, number 23.
Also,
Orozco.
And Orozco will also get the starting guard.
Number 21,
and of course, starting for this team, and the guy you have to talk about with this team, Race Reeder, 6'7" at post, really a big force. When you look at it, an imposing force out on the floor. As for the Grizzlies, when you're looking at for the starting lineup, going off the bench, starting for the Grizzlies, it will be Kane Ellis will be starting for the Grizzlies. The 6'4" forward has come on to start in place of what was originally Garmin Mead's spot. He's had a career high 8 against Northview Teen earlier this year. Jack Feinberg is one of only 2 seniors starting on this team, and starting at Barry Walker Shipley. Big storyline here tonight is how he plays. He's been off a couple games recently. It'll be interesting to see where he goes. Ethan Jones is starting tonight. He goes in and out of the starting lineup. Good to see him back. But of course, the most important player on this game, number 10, senior Colin Malcolm. He is a player to know on this team. And as we look at this game, we need to look at a few key things. Number 1, Ashland beat Crater, 50-46. The first time they played, that was at Crater. Big to note. Second, is that Reeder for Crater is 24 points and 18 points in the last 2 games. 6'7" is his height. An imposing force on the floor. Now we bring to 2 Ashland storylines. Colin Malcolm has finally emerged out of what was kind of a slump inconsistency to have 19, 14, 15, and 17 the last 2. But where is Walker Shipley? That is the question the Grizz have to be asking themselves. He has scored 9 in the last 2 games combined against Marist and Churchill. Very uncharacteristic for one of the junior leaders on this team, along with Colin Malcolm, of course, the senior. But here we go. We are underway here, and the tip is won by Malcolm, but it's tossed so far back, and it'll be picked up by Roscoe. It's controlled by Reyes up high, and sent over to Asher, and he nails it right away. Opens the game up with a 3, and Crater Comets rush out with an early shot from Asher, puts them up by 3, and now just 20 seconds in the game, Crater has a 3-0 lead. Now Jones will controlling the ball in the backcourt for the Grizzlies. Jones continues to work, moving in, but he tosses it out to Feinberg, and the Grizzlies will reset. Feinberg drives, it's knocked away, and it's picked up by Reyes. Reyes headed the other way. Reyes looks to Asher, already has 3 on the night, and kicks it over to Roscoe. Back over to Reyes. Can't get it to go. Rebound Jones. No, it's picked up by Reeder down low. And it's tossed up, and Reeder will pick up the fade. His first on the night, and the Comets now a 5-0 lead just a minute into this one at Ashland High School. Malcolm gets stripped of the ball. Is picked up by Crater. Another turnover for the Grizzlies. That's 2 on their first 2 possessions, and Crater's been able to capitalize already with 5 points. Just a minute 15 into this one. The 3-point attempt by Asher is no good. Rebound Reeder, no good. And then Ellis looks to pick up the rebound, but they call a jump ball, and it'll go the other way. And it is a packed house here at Ashland High School. Crater bringing as it is a local school, a larger than normal student section coming for the Comets tonight, as well as a cheerleader set coming from the Comets. As for the Grizzlies, this is one of the most packed houses of the season, as this is a huge game for them. Jones kicks out to Feinberg for the 3. Feinberg can't hit it, but it'll be rebounded by the Grizzlies. Shipley has it. Looks mid-range, but decides not to go for it, and Jones has it on the top of the arc. Sends it to Malcolm. Malcolm looks to drive. Kickback floater, no good. Ellis down low. Gets it knocked knocked away as he goes up by Asher. Grizzlies still trail by 5, 5-0, 6:05 at the time remaining in the first quarter. The inbound man will be Feinberg for the Grizzlies. And no, it will be Shibley as Feinberg, well, he didn't want to inbound. Shibley inbounds. It's moved to Jones, back up high to Feinberg. Feinberg, Shibley in for the corner three. Does not get it to go. Grizzlies have not gotten anything so far. They've had a couple open looks, but haven't been able to get them to go. Now Reyes on the other end. Reyes goes up for the shot. And he goes up, puts it up, goes in, but the ball is going the other way as the offensive foul is called on Reyes. As he goes in, charges, and it looks to be drawn by, it was either Shibley or Jones. An impressive play to keep the feet set, and then the ball the other way. So a stop the Grizzlies really needed, as they still trail by 5 with 5:43 remaining in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Jones will hand it off to Feinberg. He drives, kicks out to Shibley. Shibley for three, nails it. Walker Shibley with a three-pointer, and he gets the Grizzlies on the board, and they now trail by 2. 5:21 remaining in the quarter. Here's Reyes. Reyes sends it inside to Reeder. Reeder working on Ellis, kicks it back out to Reyes, who sends it over to Rasco. Here's Asher. Asher gets it to go. Asher now has 6 on the night. His second three-pointer puts Prater at 8. Grizzlies still at 3. 5 minutes remaining in the quarter. Here's Jones. He's going to be working on Reyes, and they call the foul on Reyes. That's his second already on the night. That is something to watch, as he's the only one to have any fouls so far in this game. Shibley will be the inbound man for the Grizzlies. Oh, we are good. We got that. We do have a couple of subs coming in. It will be Matt Martin coming in, and it looks to be Martin in and Tanner Malams in. Out is Reyes and Orozco. And Malcolm picks up his first pair on a spin move coming on the other way, and now he's got, and so he has a pair. But it goes immediately the other way. And Ryder will pick up his second bucket on the night. It is 10-5. The Crater lead with 4:26 remaining in the first quarter. Shibley for three. Big shot, but doesn't even get rimmed unless it goes off the backboard. Now they move the other way, and it's Orozco. Orozco, long two, can't get it to go. Rebound is just picked up by Martin, who just kind of swept in there. Asher for his third three of the night, and he gets it to go. The first start for Gunnar Asher. The senior 6'2 post has 9 on the night to lead all scores. It's 13-5, the Crater lead. 4:01 remaining in the quarter, and Coach Keaton Gregg needs to call a timeout to stop this Crater. This impressive Crater offense so far. Led by Gunnar Asher, 9 points so far. Crater has been able to find really wide open shots, specifically for Asher, and a couple of second chance buckets by Reeder have extended that lead. So far, it is Shibley and Malcolm for the Grizzlies, who have been able to do anything. Shibley has 3, Malcolm has 2, but the Grizzlies overall have missed a couple open shots. That's key to watching this night, because Crater has not been missing almost whatsoever. Coach Keaton Gregg is talking to his team, trying to get them to figure out, seems to be, definitely looking to talk about the defensive play right now. It has been such a big issue so far. As for Coach Rasmussen of Crater, gotta be happy so far. Crater already has an 8-point lead just halfway into the first quarter. They will look to hold that lead and extend that lead as we move on. And the timeout ends, and the Grizzlies will head back onto the floor. And yes, it does look like Jack Feinberg is out, and Jeremiah Hassenkamp will enter the game. Feinberg had 0 points so far. Jones inbounds to Shibley. And Reyes is back into the game for Crater. Here's Shibley. He sends it over to Jones. Now Jones looks to Feinberg. Excuse me, Hassenkamp. Shibley moves to Jones. Jones to Hassenkamp. Hassenkamp. It's a long two. Decides not to take it. Now Jones, tightly guarded by Malams. And here's Jones once again. Finds Hasenkamp, now Shibley in the corner. Reminder, no shot clock in high school basketball. It's 3:24 remaining. Shibley goes for three, bounces in and out and can't get it to go. And then Crater will bring it the other way. And it's Reyes with the ball, and he sends it over to Gunnar Asher. Now Malams has it. Look over to Reyes. Reyes looks cornered for Malams. They sends it inside and back out to Martin. Martin goes air ball, but it is picked up inside, and by Asher. Now Asher has 11 already. So just 5 minutes into this game, Gunnar Asher has 11 points to lead Crater as they have the 5-15 lead over the Grizzlies. Hasenkamp has it. And he calls a timeout. Well, not a timeout, excuse me. A personal moment to tie his shoe. One of the key things for success for the Grizzlies will be shoe tying. That could be a huge key point in this game. Having shoes tied is key. And Dominic Mead will replace McCade Ellis in this one. 2:44 remain in the quarter. Hasenkamp inbounds to Shibley. He's guarded by Reyes. Fairly high pressure from the Crater comments. Ooh, as Shibley tries to throw it to Hasenkamp, it goes out of bounds. That's not what you want when you're Ashland. That's definitely not what you want. The turnovers have been just all over the place for the Grizzlies. Their first two possessions they had turnovers. This last possession they had turnovers. Turnovers have been such a large issue so far. Now it's Reeder. Sends it over to Reyes. Reyes high, looks three, decides not to take it. Here's Reeder. Reeder to Malams. Malams over Jones, no good, off rim and picked up by Shibley. Shibley dribbling the other way. Takes it over to Hasenkamp. Hasenkamp for three. No, can't get it to go. And once again, the Grizzlies have not been able to hit open shots when they get them so far in this one. Reyes bringing the ball the other way for the comments, and he'll take the three. He nails it. And Christian Reyes with his first three on the night. As Crater extends their lead to 18-5. If the Grizzlies continue to play with this game will be over by half. 1:47 remaining in the first quarter, and Hasenkamp has the ball. Sends it to Jones, now over to Shibley. Shibley inside to Jones, and it caroms off his hands and out of bounds. Now Pippa's going to be coming into the game. Jones will be coming out. Malik Pippa has been able to be a spark for this team when they need him. When you look at Pippa, you can see that he has been able to add 11 against Churchill. He had 6 against Eagle Point. He's something out of the spark. And also come in is Stanley Graham, somebody who is definitely a spark plug whenever he comes in. You can look at 12 against Phoenix. Yeah, that's one of the key things there. All right, coming now back the other way. And Crater hits another three-pointer. Outstanding start for the Crater comments so far. And it'll be Hasenkamp on the other end as Crater leads 21-5, 1:15 in the quarter. Shibley tries to move it inside to Malcolm, and they finally call the foul. It's Crater's pressure too much, and they will call the push. And Walker Shibley's going to come out, and comes Stanley Graham, 1:09 remaining in the quarter. And for the Grizzlies, they need to find some type of answer for Gunnar Asher. 11 points so far on the night. He's been the big threat for the Comets. But now it's the Grizzlies offense. Here's Malcolm to Pippa. Pippa, long two. No good. Rebound by Ryder. Oh, but quickly grabbed by Pippa. He gets the jump ball. Impressive play by Malik Pippa to draw the jump ball. Reeder is 6'7", so he's able to pick up so many of those defensive rebounds. But an impressive play by Malik Pippa to get his hands on the ball, but make no contact. And while Crater keeps possession, does change the possession arrow back to the other Grizzly way for the next one. Here's Reyes. Reyes working on Pippa. And now shifts over to Malcolm. They send it inside as it goes to Cloak, who's in. And the ball's turned over, and Malcolm heads the other way. Malcolm finds Stanley Graham in the corner. He drives, tries to throw it out, but he throws it away. And then sends it out the other way by Reyes. 30 seconds remaining. Reyes up high to Reeder. Reeder finds Martin down low. Martin tries to send it over to Cloak, but he can't get it to go. 20 seconds remaining. Graham with the ball. And at 5:21, the Grizzlies have been ran out in this first quarter. They're going to need to somehow regroup. 9 seconds remaining. Malcolm. And Malcolm, as he goes, he's fouled by Cloak. Fouls are something to watch. And another foul for Crater. 0